Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick and today I brought you something special. This is a set you won't find on lego.com or in regular stores. In fact, you won't find it at most retailers either. This is the 400045 Nyíregyháza Factory 2025 set, the latest addition to LEGO's exclusive series. I managed to buy this locally in a shop and there's barely any information about it online yet. Apparently, it was given to employees of the Hungarian LEGO factory in Nyíregyháza to celebrate its recent expansion, making it the second largest LEGO factory in the world. Let's start with the set number because that already tells a story. The 40XXX series is reserved for limited and exclusive LEGO sets, those made for special occasions, internal events or employee gifts. If you check the list on Brickset, the first one appeared back in 2010 as that year's LEGO Inside Tour exclusive. Scrolling through the list, you will see more Inside Tour sets, several factory celebration models, like the first one for the new molding facility in Mexico, and a few mystery exclusives with little public info. Eventually, we get to the employee Christmas gifts, like Ole Kirk's house. Interestingly, this isn't the first set about the Hungarian factory. There was also a 2014 Nyíregyháza Factory set released when it first opened. I will compare that one with this new edition shortly. Just another note about the exclusive series, 43 was the set released for the Vietnam factory opening, this is 45, and 46 is the set for the 2025 Inside Tour. Since 2014, the employee gift sets have included the full year in the number, so the last one was 400 2024 with the national animals. Now let's check out the box. It's a 10 plus set with 531 pieces, which is funny because I doubt anyone under 18 officially receives it. On the front you can see the build with a digital render of the factory and blueprint style background graphics. There's text in both Hungarian and English labeling areas like processing, packaging and administration. The back shows a rear view of the build along with two photos of the actual factory site, and the top features a one-to-one image of what seems to be a special printed tile. Time to open it up. You probably won't see many of these being opened, most people will keep them sealed as collector's items. It wasn't that expensive though, I paid around 90 euros. So, plastic bags, quite interesting as we approach the end of 2025. We have 5 numbered bags in the box, 2 16x16 plates, a 12x4 plate and the manual. The instructions give some background. NYI might be the internal factory code for Nyíregyháza, though I'm not sure what Greenfield refers to in the name. The factory began operations in 2014, originally producing Duplo, but now it manufactures both Duplo and LEGO elements. It's a huge facility, the only one in the EMEA region handling all production stages in-house, from molding to packaging. It also uses geothermal energy and features large solar farms to reduce its environmental footprint. This is the part list, now let's start building. At first it feels a bit like building a mosaic, flat and structured, with a few trees and bushes sprinkled in by the end of bag 1. Bag 2 brings the first building section, made from fairly simple bricks. The most complex part so far is a classic headlight brick holding those red 1x1 tiles. The printed tiles from the box appear next, but as it turns out, they are not entirely exclusive, they were already used in the previous Vietnam factory set. You can verify that on Rebrickable, though these factory sets are missing from Bricklink listings. After adding a few candles and expanding the base, we are done with bag 2. Bag 3 goes quickly, more structures and another base expansion. Bag 4 introduces the unique printed tile for this set, a nice little highlight. More foliage and details. Time to open the last bag. This is a new design, I will try to figure out what each section represents. The last building also received a large number of solar panels, and we are finished. Here are the leftover pieces if you are interested. And here is the completed model. It's a microscale LEGO factory, a neat representation of the real site. Let's be honest, it's probably not a display piece for the average collector, but for anyone who works there or has a personal connection, it can be a special keepsake. There is a floor map in the manual, but unfortunately it only has some cryptic abbreviations. I could not figure out what they mean. Comparing the build to an aerial photo, you can clearly identify which parts correspond to the real factory sections. That yellow structure with the red 1x1s with cliffs, for example, seems to represent a truck and loading base. If we compare it to the previous version, you will notice a lot of similarities but also major expansions. The new version adds both large solar panel covered sections and an extra tall building at the back, just like in real life. All in all, it's a fairly easy build. The experience is somewhat unique, but as I said, I do not expect many people to chase it down just to display it. This is more like a collector's item that remains sealed. But what do you think? Would you buy it or build it? Do you like these limited edition LEGO sets? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.